After participating in today's video lesson, you'll be able to identify and describe from memory the 6 important safety watchouts when working with or around a concrete pump. Now, we want to focus our attention on the 6 critical safety watchouts you need to be aware of when working with a concrete pump. Safety watchout number 1. The boom coming into contact with a high voltage power line is a serious and dangerous potential when working with a pump. Each year, ready-mix drivers and pump operators are killed, maimed, and injured from boom pump power line electrocution. This type of accident happens more often than you think. OSHA requires all extended booms to be no closer than 10 foot of power lines of 50,000 volts or less. Over 50,000 volts, the distance increases by 4 inches for each additional 10,000 volts. Since most of us aren't qualified electricians and we don't know what the actual voltage is on a given set of power lines, the American Concrete Pumping Association recommends that all pump contractors maintain a conservative distance of 17 feet of clearance from all power lines. Now, you may pull onto a job site one day and notice that the power company has covered the power lines with temporary insulators. These insulators do not guarantee safety, and in fact in many jurisdictions have been prohibited because they can create a false sense of security. Now, keep in mind that the boom doesn't actually have to make contact with the power line to short circuit and electrocute someone, because electricity can jump to any ground source. Now, if you think this will never happen to you, just listen to the testimony of ready-mix truck driver and Mentor driver Mike Hamilton and his near-death electrocution experience.
Hey, back in October of 1998, I was unloading into a pump for a pump job. It was flat work that they were doing. Second trip out, so I'd already been to this pump once. I knew that there was high voltage lines in the area, but I also knew the pump operator. And I'd looked the job over and I'd noticed he had been staying away from the high voltage lines. When I came back out with my second load, backed into the pump, got out, and was getting ready to unload into the hopper of the pump. And all of a sudden, just like a flash, I heard what sounded like a stick of dynamite going off, and sparks flew right at my feet. They were actually coming from my boots, and I was froze. I couldn't move. I could see. I couldn't move. I never felt anything. And then when the power shut off, it felt like I got hit in both knees with a sledgehammer, and I went for a tumble. I got up, I felt rum-dum, felt a little disorientated.